Cover story, and it's the beaches of Tampa Bay that bring people from all over the world right here. But when red tide starts to creep back up, that can really ruin a vacation. Tonight, in fact, there are warnings currently in effect for red tide at some local beaches. And today, ABC Action News reporter Lydia Vasquez spent some time at local businesses who are now concerned that a rise in red tide could hurt their bottom line this season.
When the beach is impacted, then all the businesses along the beach feel it, myself included.
For the past 27 years, Lenny Stamos opens up his surf shop in St. Pete Beach. Red tide is something he knows all too well.
It has been much more consistent the last couple of years.
The National Center for Coastal Ocean Science says beaches in Pinellas, Manatee, and Sarasota counties could see an increase in respiratory irritation from red tide over the next couple days.
It slows the surfboard industry down tremendously because who wants to go in the water and end up getting a red tide or scratchy, sore throat or scratchy eyes.
Respiratory irritation from red tide is highest in Sarasota County. Along the coast in Pinellas and Manatee County, breathing in red tide toxins could cause teary eyes, coughing, and/or sneezing. It's worse when winds are blowing onshore or alongshore, and less prominent when winds are blowing offshore. Lenny sent me this picture his wife took on Tuesday at St. Pete Beach. He says when the water looks like this, his business feels it.
Local people who are familiar with the area, they stay away from the beaches when they start seeing the color.
Like Blake Colbus.
I'm at the beach every single day. It definitely impacts me being able to go to the beach when I want to, especially as like a fisherman. You know, it severely impacts our waters. It kills off a lot of fish.
Colbus tells me he's seen the water quality worsen in the last couple of days.
I haven't seen too much happening on the beach yet with anything washing up. But, there's no smell or anything, no dead fish on the beach, but definitely out on the boat you can see that the water is significantly dirtier.
Red tide isn't just a fish killer. It impacts businesses like Sun and Sand in St. Pete Beach.
There are definitely a lot less customers, less people actually going to the beach.
Julie Peltonen says it's been a good year when it comes to red tide, and she's hopeful business will follow suit.
A lot of people aren't going in that water in December and January. It's a little too cold. So I think it's not as bad this time of year as it would be in the middle of the summer like we had a few years back.
And for Lenny, he tells me this is just another hurdle small businesses have to get through.
We're just going to make the best of it. We're going to muddle through like we have in the past years, and hopefully it'll pass quickly and not linger too long.
In St. Pete Beach, I'm Lydia Vasquez, ABC Action News.
All right, let's go to the big map here, and I wanted to show you this map from the FWC, and you see all the red and the orange dots here. That indicates medium or high levels of red tide. And red tide, it's a naturally occurring algae bloom that comes up from time to time, and this is what we saw last year. Very low levels along our coast. So it changes season to season, year to year. As we bring in meteorologist Shay Ryan right now.